I remember the day they laughed at me the clearest. It was my mother's voice, sharp and dismissive, when I told her I was quitting my corporate job to pursue my passion for game development. She looked at me as if I'd declared I was going to walk into a lion's den with a toothpick. "Are you serious? Do you even know what you're doing? This is ridiculous. You're embarrassing us all," she snapped, her eyes narrowing with contempt. My father just shook his head, muttering about wasted talent and foolish dreams. For years I endured their ridicule. Every discouraging word, every sneer, every "you'll never make it." I was mocked at family gatherings, called naive, told I was wasting my life on childish fantasies. Friends even questioned my sanity, warning me I'd end up broken and alone. But deep inside, I knew I was meant for more. I saw a future where I proved them wrong, where I built something real from the chaos of their doubt. So I left. I poured everything into my work, late nights, tears, failures that felt like personal failures. I faced rejection after rejection. Publishers turned me down. Investors doubted me. My own confidence wavered. But I kept going. I fought through every setback, every moment of despair. I worked harder, learned faster, refused to give up. Years blurred into a relentless pursuit. Slowly, the pieces began to fall into place. My first game finally hit the market, an indie project born from sweat and sleepless nights. It exploded online. Critics praised it. Players loved it. I'd done it. I had built a career that I once thought was impossible. I was no longer the laughingstock. I was the creator of worlds, the master of my destiny. And then, one day, I decided to return home, not just as a visitor, but as someone who had finally arrived. I wanted them to see what their doubt had almost destroyed and what their rejection had fueled. I stood in the doorway of my childhood home, a different person. My face, once marked by insecurity, now radiated confidence. My eyes held the fire of someone who had fought against every obstacle. My clothes were sharper, my presence commanding. I carried with me not just success, but the unshakable knowledge that I had earned every inch of it. They looked up as I entered, their expressions a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. My mother's eyes widened when she saw the trophy on my desk, an award from a major gaming convention. My father's jaw tightened as he glimpsed the sleek laptop I carried, the portfolio of my latest projects. "Mom, Dad," I said, voice steady but powerful. "Remember when you told me I was wasting my time? Remember when I was foolish to chase a dream that was ridiculous? Well, look at this." I placed the award on the table, letting it catch the light. I opened my laptop, revealing a game I had designed, one that had millions of downloads, a passionate community, and a thriving business behind it. Their eyes flicked from the screen to me, silence heavy and tense. I saw the flicker of realization in their faces, the acknowledgement that I had not only proved them wrong, but I had surpassed their wildest expectations. My mother's lips quivered, her eyes moist, but her voice was trembling as she finally said, "We're sorry. We didn't see it. We didn't believe in you." I took a deep breath, feeling the weight of years lift from my shoulders. "It's okay. I didn't do it for you. I did it for myself. But I hope this shows you, dreams aren't foolish. They're the only thing that can change your life." In that moment, I saw the walls of doubt crumble. My father nodded slowly, a hint of pride breaking through his stern exterior. I knew I had finally won, not through arrogance, but through perseverance. I had turned their mockery into admiration, their skepticism into respect. As I turned to leave, I felt a quiet, powerful victory settle within me. I had faced rejection, endured humiliation, and fought through despair. Now I stood triumphant, not just in my success, but in my defiance of every voice that ever told me I couldn't. As I stepped out into the sunlight, I knew this was only the beginning, because the greatest revenge isn't fame or riches. It's knowing you prove everyone wrong by becoming exactly who you were always meant to be.